For you, it might be a joke, but for the other person, it can really create some mental trauma.
Gang rape me and make a porn film while doing it.
Right now, platforms do behave as if they are over and above the law.
Who are actually wanting to put out the right content and still getting bullied for it.
I have reported it. Here's the court order. Please take down the content.
स्क्रीन के पीछे बैठ के कुछ भी टाइप करना बहुत आसान होता है. You know, it takes just a few seconds to type something or have a fake identity and troll someone. But उसकी consequences दोनों victim पे और खुद पे, पकड़े जाने पे उसके laws काफी strict है. So we have spoken a lot about these things earlier, but today we are going to talk about the actual laws जिसके जरिए हम जान पाएंगे कि जो ये क्विक चीजें हम करते हैं या लोग करते हैं जिससे लगता है कि हम छूट जाएंगे या इससे कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा या हमें सजा नहीं होगी, but that's not true. So we are going to talk about the legal aspects of online harassment today. So over to you, Sonakshi.
थैंक यू मानसी. जैसा कि मानसी ने कहा, आज हम साइबर लॉस के बारे में बात करेंगे. अगर आप हमारे फर्स्ट एपिसोड को रिकैप कर ले तो हमने सारे प्रोविजंस के बारे में बता दिया था और ये भी कहा था कि अगर आप साइबर हरासमेंट या साइबर बुलिंग में इंडल्ज करते हैं तो आपको 3 साल तक की सजा हो सकती है. तो जो भी ये सब कर रहे हैं, नेगेटिविटी फैला रहे हैं, हेट मैसेजेस, रेप थ्रेट्स, डेथ थ्रेट्स, बेसिकली साइबर हरासमेंट, अब उसके बारे में तो आप जान गए होंगे क्योंकि हम पिछले 3 एपिसोड से इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. बट अगर आप इसमें इंडल्ज कर रहे हैं तो आपको बस यही पता होना चाहिए कि कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस भी होते हैं. और आज मैं बहुत खुश हूँ विद आवर गेस्ट टुडे बिकॉज दे आर वेरी वेरी स्पेशल पीपल एंड पीपल हु हैव बीन on the receiving end of cyber harassment and bullying, as well as जो लोग जो करते हैं उनको अपनी किए की सजा तक पहुंचा भी देते हैं. So I'm very very happy to welcome Miss Vaishali Bhagwat. She's a cyber lawyer and आज क्योंकि हम a lot of us don't understand it very well, but आज आप हमें please layman terms में बताइए कि what laws are in place and क्या हो सकता है and why people should be afraid before they just send anything and everything online as a comment or as a threat. ध्रुव शाह, जिन्होंने अभी हाल ही में ही बहुत ही खूबसूरत पोएम पेश किया था अगेंस्ट रेप थ्रेट्स, एंड ये बात मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रही कि इनको उसके लिए हरासमेंट और बुलिंग क्यों मिली, क्योंकि ये एक बहुत ही बुरी चीज कंडेम कर रहे थे. एंड आई रियली फील फॉर हिम, क्योंकि फिर उसके बाद भी उन्होंने एक वीडियो डाला जहाँ पर उन्होंने बताया कि कैसे उन्हें गैंग रेप के थ्रेट्स आ रहे थे. एंड पिछले एपिसोड में अगर आप रिकैप करें तो विनव ने बात की थी कि जब एक लड़की कहती है तो वो इतना ज्यादा झिझकती नहीं है, बट जब एक आदमी के साथ होता है, ये जब एक लड़की के साथ होता है तो समटाइम्स दे होल्ड बैक. एंड ऑनलाइन हरासमेंट इज नॉट ओनली लिमिटेड टू जेंडर, ये लड़कियों के साथ ही सिर्फ नहीं होता है, men are also subjected to it. And Dhruv Shah, I think you're very very brave to be with us today and to share your experiences with us, ताकि हम ये कोशिश कर सके कि और लड़के आगे आए and complain and get the justice that they deserve. And of course Abhishek और Anurag from the Logical Indian are with us today. मैं समझती हूँ कि एक सोशल प्लेटफॉर्म का, मीडिया का बहुत ही बड़ा हाथ होता है अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करने में and to get our message out there, and that is exactly what we're trying to do with this show. The purpose of this show, just trying to get people who are like-minded, who want to fight against this menace and just get our message out there. So thank you so much Abhishek and Anurag for joining us today. Vaishali ji, I'd like to start with you. I just want to know what are the basics of cyber law that a layman should understand. हमारे जो साइबर बुलिंग के अगेंस्ट आईटी एक्ट में क्या प्रोविजंस है, क्या सेक्शंस है और क्या लोगों को ध्यान में रखना चाहिए before they indulge in an act like that?
So Sonakshi, first, before I start answering, let me first thank you and congratulate you for this wonderful initiative along with Mansi and Vinay. This is absolutely the need of the hour, and I think the kind of reach that you all have is amazing, and that is exactly what is needed. Because everyone, we are all stakeholders when it comes to participating in any online medium, and each one needs to know exactly what their roles are. As users of technology, say as lawyers, judges, police officers, people who have platforms or generate the digital content. So we all need to be aware of exactly where we are on the right side of law and where not. And now there is a very specialized legislation which deals with online sexual harassment of children. So it deals with sexual harassment of children, but it also has included the online sexual harassment. And when I say children, any person below the age of 18. और उसका नाम है प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस एक्ट। और ये बहुत ही स्ट्रिंजेंट लेजिस्लेशन है और इसके अगर प्रोविजंस इन्वोक किए जाएं, अगर साइबर बुलिंग है, ट्रोलिंग है, सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट है लड़कों के लिए, देन इट इज द एक्ट दैट नीड्स टू बी इन्वोक्ड। और बहुत स्पेशलाइज्ड प्रोसीजर्स उसमें दिए गए हैं, स्पेशलाइज्ड कोर्ट्स भी है और चाइल्ड फ्रेंडली कोर्ट्स है। When we were growing up, we didn't know sections of IPC, right? But we still knew what was wrong and what was right. तो हमको ऐसे थोड़ी मालूम था सेक्शन 378 में ऐसा ऐसा लिखा है या 420 में ऐसा ऐसा लिखा है। So it's your innate sense of right and wrong, and that is applicable even to the online medium. Nothing has changed. People are the same. Crimes are the same. It is only the medium which has changed. So थोड़ा बहुत treatment अलग रहता है और the consequence or the damage that happens because of an online medium वो बहुत ज्यादा है और वो बहुत जल्दी होता है। तो सेक्शन 354 है, ABCD है जो सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट स्टॉकिंग के बारे में है, क्रिमिनल एंड इंटिमिडेशन है, सर्कुलेशन ऑफ साइबर पोर्नोग्राफी है 67 में IT एक्ट में। वो अगर सारी चीजें इकट्ठा देखें तो ये सेक्शंस को हम अच्छी तरह से उसके अंडर केसेस फाइल हो सकते हैं।
आई एम ग्लैड आपने इस तरह से समझाया, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम भी हमारे साथ मोयरा सचदेव थी जो कि एक बहुत ही यंग गर्ल थी जिसके साथ ये हुआ था, और उन्होंने शी थॉट दैट एंडिंग हर लाइफ वाज अ बेटर चॉइस देन डीलिंग विद दिस इन द राइट वे। एंड जो मेंटल इम्पैक्ट लोगों पे होता है वो बहुत ही गहरा होता है। एंड आई रियली बिलीव दैट जो चीज आप मुंह के सामने नहीं बोल सकते किसी के, तो वो ऑनलाइन तो बिल्कुल कहो ही मत। ये जो एक एटिकेट है इसके बारे में लोगों को जानना और समझना बहुत ही जरूरी है। ध्रुव, like I explained before what you did and what you went through, मुझे आपके एक्सपीरियंस को जानना है, क्योंकि ये हम सोचते हैं कि सिर्फ लड़कियों के साथ होता है। एंड आप पहले वो लड़के हो जो सामने आए हो और इसके बारे में आपने आवाज उठाई है। आपने कल भी मुझे एक इतना स्वीट मैसेज भेजा क्योंकि आपको लगा कि आपको कोई हेल्प नहीं कर रहा था, आपको कोई सीरियसली नहीं ले रहा था। तो आई वांट टू नो, आपने बेसिकली एक रेप थ्रेट्स के अगेंस्ट एक पोएम बनाई थी और वो वीडियो आपने ऑनलाइन डाली थी, और उस पोएम की वजह से आपको rape threats मिल रहे थे।
A few weeks ago, an artist, a comedian, was being threatened with rape because someone didn't like her work, and it was just getting too much, and I thought it was ridiculous. So, being a spoken word poet, I released a poem against rape culture and how toxic masculinity and rape culture is just masquerading in the garb of patriotism and nationalism. So, the only essence of the poem was that you don't get to announce a rape threat and then say Jai Hind and call it nationalism. There was no religio-political reference at all. But what happened is, last week, less than a week ago actually, 13 men added me to an Instagram group, and it started with, they chanted some religious phrases and then they asked me to delete my video. And then they threatened to gang rape me and make a porn film while doing it. And it was extremely terrifying. I mean, it's embarrassing to say, but I started shivering and I couldn't control my urine. And this is in an air-conditioned room, and that just points to how much fear I had, even being, raised in a progressive space. But it was extremely terrifying. And the reason I want to say this is that because I want people to know that when you're at the other end of something, having fun or sending these threats, you're really putting the other person through a traumatic experience that it's been a week but I'm still fighting it every day, recovering, getting my courage, getting my zest back. मैंने screenshots लिए वो chat के और मेरी stories पे डाल दिए, and some actors were kind enough to amplify it. मगर what happened when they did is that a lot of these trolls deleted their accounts, and one of them just started apologizing, and I went from I'm sorry but chutiya to bhaiya in 30 seconds, which was the result of calling them out. And some of them still continued. But what happened after that is till only some days ago, I have been getting threats telling me to delete the post in which I am calling out the perpetrators. And it has been so exhausting. People have said, we will sue you for defamation. I have got messages from political groups with 70,000 followers saying, can you delete it? And I wake up and sleep to these messages. Someone commented something saying ki तेरी माँ की टांगे बहुत जल्दी टेढ़ी होने वाले हैं, and some other wild stuff that I don't even want to say it. But it's just been so exhausting. At 3 a.m. at night, someone created an Instagram account, 0 followers, 0 following, all of that, and tagged me in a story saying, I am innocent, Dhruv Shah will be responsible for my suicide, Mama and Papa, please forgive me. And my heart was just racing because I'm anyways very empathetic and all of that. So when I saw this, I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I reached out to cyber experts because, I know some people in the community, like the platform, a couple of, experts and journalists, but there was close to no response. And while this entire threat ordeal was a thing in itself, the helplessness that follows of not having support is an even slightly more terrifying ordeal because okay, this happened to me, but I really need help, guys. This is happening to me every day. And of course, I'm not going to keep posting about it because it's weird. And then luckily, you, Sonakshi, shared my video on your story saying, please help him and tagging the authorities. And that's when I really gave a sigh of relief. And I was like, and there were tears in my eyes because it touched me so much. And I was like, now help will come my way. This has reached a space where security will come my way. And it's funny because I think if you replace me from this scenario with a female who received gang rape threats, I think that the same platform and experts that render help very quickly to, say, females or celebrities or, people who can easily get it, didn't give me that support. And I think help should go beyond these things because we're all just trying to, stand up against these things. But yeah, basically it was a very terrifying experience, but I'm getting there.
I'm really glad you mentioned that, Dhruv, because honestly, I also, when I saw your post, the video that you put up, I just felt so bad. I felt like, no human being should be put through trauma like this. ये इतना गलत है, and why should people be, put through this? And in fact, I'm really glad you brought up platforms क्योंकि मैंने भी जब Twitter छोड़ा था, if I had any sense of that Twitter is working in a way to kind of improve their user database and the kind of people that are on it, the kind of content that is on it, the kind of comments that people pass and all. If it was going in a direction where जहाँ पर improve हो सकता है, आप एक offender है, आप जानते हो कहाँ से है, उसका IP address वगैरह वगैरह gather करना बहुत ही आसान होता है. But I think Abhishek and Anurag, you all will be able to tell me better कि एक platform की क्या responsibility होती है to the people that are on it, जो इसके through गुजर रहे हैं, and the people that are even doing it. So as a platform, आपकी क्या responsibility होती है?
As a platform, I think I should just begin with thanking all of you to come together and at least, having this space कि हम बात कर रहे हैं, especially Sonakshi, Vinav, Mansi. I have been following all the episodes certainly, and I actually, it so happened that I so wanted to be a part of it, and it so happens I'm thankful because I certainly feel जैसे आप कह रहे हो ना कि platform की क्या responsibility होती है. I believe that the responsibility जो है ना वो it is a call of your leadership team. आपकी leadership team को decide करनी होती है कि आपकी company की values क्या है, आपके product की values क्या है, right? And it is debatable, right? So if a company only strives to make profit, or if that's that's their north star, तब शायद हम बहुत सारी चीजें lose कर जाएंगे because वो शायद बहुत लोगों को disappoint नहीं करना चाहेंगे and all that, right? ये responsibility is beyond making profits, right? और वो leadership team की call होती है कि नहीं, we will take a stand. Doesn't matter if we lose business or if we lose a certain sect of people talking about it, because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, right? So as Vaishali ma'am mentioned, that हमें पता रहता है ना, innate feeling हमें पता रहता है कि ये सही है या गलत है, right? हमें बताने की जरूरत नहीं है कि अच्छा हमारी policies कहती है कि ये bully है या नहीं है and all. We know that, all of us know that, right? So it's a strong call, right? It's a strong call and it's a call of a leadership team to make कि आपको करना है या नहीं. अगर हम हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म के एक्सपीरियंस से कहें तो जो मुझे we started in early 2014 और अभी I have seen that हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म में कैसे 2014 and let's say till 15 as well जो वुमेन का पार्टिसिपेशन था कमेंट्स में, कमेंट सेक्शंस में एंड ऑल, वो इतना it was overwhelming. And me and Anurag used to take pride in saying that there are only Mansi, all of us are from the early days, we know that how we have built that platform. हमें वो अच्छा लगता था कि देखो there are only a few platforms जहाँ women इतने खुल के participate कर पाते हैं. And I'm really sad to say this because obviously at this point in time as a platform we are still at the mercy of the social media giants. So हम चाह के भी कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Women participation has dropped by probably 90 to 95% because जैसे ही कोई woman अगर comment कर दे तो she's flooded with friend requests and direct messages, या फिर अगर कुछ opinion portray कर दे तो फिर गालियां and all those things, comments पे गालियां, then why would you want to be at a space, right? And you withdraw yourself, right?
Completely agree with you.
Thank you.
Mansi, I was just thinking that, we've been trying to create an awareness about online harassment, bullying, cyber crimes, all of that. But is there a better way that we can create an awareness about the laws that are in place? Because I feel like लोगों को laws के बारे में अगर पता चले तो शायद ये चीज वो कम करे. You know what I'm saying? हम harassment के बारे में बात तो कर ही रहे हैं, वो हो ही रहा है. I feel like अगर laws के बारे में उन्हें बताए तो शायद वो एक डर बैठ जाता है ना लोगों के दिमाग में कि अगर अरे मैं तो जेल जा सकता हूँ, there are consequences to what I'm saying. For the other person it can really create some mental trauma. तो अगर हम इसके consequences के बारे में बात करें और उसके बारे में awareness create करना होगा तो हम how do we go about it?
Sonakshi, yes. So this morning we were I was on a call with UNICEF India team. So like we also as Mission Josh believe that we want to have this system inculcated in schools and colleges. मतलब हमें चाहिए कि बच्चों को ये जानकारी मिले even in government schools, because technology is something जो सबके पास है. एक फोन जिसपे डिजिटल एक्सेस है वो आजकल सबके पास है. तो एक बच्चा 15 साल का बच्चा भी for example on your profile, on your social media would just comment something which you would not want to, but just because it's so easy to hide behind the screen and do this. और उसको
and I've seen it, कई बार होता है कि एक इतना घटिया सा कमेंट आया कि आप ऐसा आदमी कौन है, ये कैसे बोल सकता है.
Correct.
And I swear I've clicked a couple of profiles and there have been these 14-15-year-old girls that are commenting like that, and I'm just like, hey Bhagwan, like how is this even happening? How have we come to this? How have we reached this point?
Yes, so our goal is to make sure that we reach out to those people, which is why we are creating a longer term program and a longer run plan, which would make sure that everyone in schools, including kids in government schools as well as in private schools, will firstly be educated about the laws, the consequences. इससे मुझे क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है अगर मैं यह करूंगा या करूंगी, और इससे सामने वाले पे क्या consequences हो सकते हैं. जैसे for example Moira tried ending her life, तो I would not want to go with a knife and murder someone, right? मैं 10 बार सोचूंगा या सोचूंगी कि मैं मर्डर कैसे करूं. But in a way, one action behind the screen without revealing my identity is so easy. For example, with just 2 episodes being out, we are able to so far help 2 people, including Dhruv. So we are on the right path, right?
Very true. So wonderful to listen to what the platforms are technically, at least as of today, they are looking at what is happening in their comment section as well. So it's very, very enlightening to understand what a platform like Logical Indian is also doing. And Dhruv, the way things are happening with you, I'm sure if we just create a case out of it, then a lot of people are watching us, and we can actually create that awareness through what is happening to the people like, who are actually wanting to put out the right content and still getting bullied for it.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
the way Dhruv messaged us on the first day, he got in touch with our team. And me and Vinna, we just sat down before talking to him. He wanted to speak to us. And we just decided and we took a pledge that this is what we want to do, because when I spoke about how men don't talk about it or are not getting that kind of help that they seek. And I'm glad that we have taken this first step, and there's a lot that, will happen, and even the legal aspect of it. So we're working on it, right?
Right. And then the next episode, like, we are going to talk about how social media and the platforms that are, out there, which we are using on a daily basis, can actually take a stand. And as Abhishek and Anurag mentioned rightly, they can do something about it. So we'll discuss about that in the next episode with all the experts that are coming on board.
Thank you, Abhishek and Anurag, Vaishali ji, Dhruv. On that note, मैं बस इतना कहना चाह रही हूँ कि मैं अपने comments खोलने वाली हूँ, और जिसने कोई भलता लिखा ना, तुम्हारी खैर नहीं, अब कोई कुछ लिख के दिखा दे. But no, seriously, today's episode I think has been really, really, really enlightening and very, very informative. I really want to thank you all. Vinay, Mansi, again, I want to tell you that you guys are doing such a wonderful job with Mission Josh, to create an awareness. We've created a lot on online bullying and harassment already. I think now let's step in a direction where we can create an awareness about the laws. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here today with us.